Hey, what's up, fam? Today I'm gonna show you how to make an absolutely delicious chili recipe. And you already know you gotta get your ingredients ready. You gotta have a combination of meats, right? You gotta have a little bit of beans, those spices, and then you let that chili simmer. The longer you let it simmer, the better it tastes. I'm gonna tell you, fam, and I got some secrets, some tips, and some tricks to get you in the game to make an absolutely delicious chili recipe that's easy to put together, but I'm telling you, the flavor is on point. So let's go down to this workstation and let's get in the game. Hey, what's up, fam? These will be in the description box below so you can grab your ingredients. Now, it's a good practice to go ahead and, prepare everything that you need. So when you start cooking, you got all the ingredients that you need in one place and you won't forget. Every recipe starts with a little prep work. Hey, we got our yellow onion. Hey, we're gonna get this chopped up. Now we're gonna chop this bell pepper. Now I was talking to my best friend the other day and I was like, hey fam, hey, my channel is doing good, man. It's growing, I'm growing. And then he was like, man, you know what? I don't know what growing we doing these days, because the only growing we doing is growing out. We can't grow up. And I said, man, get off my phone, man. I'm talking about personal growth, man. But yeah, man, it's big back season, man. Right now, Thanksgiving just passed. We got Christmas. We're in the holidays, and you still got good recipes that's out there. And hey, it's true. Hey, we growing out, so we gotta, hit that treadmill a little bit. Walk a little bit, and make sure we shed a little bit of pounds so we don't end this year off. You know what I'm saying? In a big back fashion, right? All right, we got that ready to go. Now we about to hit that stove and start making this recipe do what it do. All right, fam, what I'm gonna do, I got my pan out. I want to toast my seasonings. Hey, this releases a different flavor profile in what we're using. I'm just gonna put everything in there and toast it before we, put our meat in, and then we'll let our meat cook and we're gonna be in the game. Now, when you start seeing your seasonings get like a little bit of, a little bit of smoke, then it starts to toast like that, fam, you in the game. I'm going for about 3 minutes or so. Don't want to burn this. And then I'm gonna add my meat into this pan. I got my Italian sausage. And we're gonna brown our meat. And I also got me some 80/20 ground beef that we're gonna place in this pot right here. And like I said, fam, when you toast your seasonings, hey, it just releases a different flavor, and then it starts smelling absolutely delicious, fam. So we'll get in here, brown this meat, and we'll be in the game. Now I'm gonna change my utensils. I got my tomato masher out. Hey, fam, this is smelling absolutely delicious with those seasonings that's toasted. And as your Italian sausage and your beef starts rendering down, it's gonna release those, that fat, the juice of the fat, and then it's gonna pick up those seasonings, and fam, you're gonna be in the game. So, and then also too, when you're, mashing up your meat, hey, get it to the preference that you like. Now, I don't want like a real fine chili like I'm making hot dogs or whatnot. I want some integrity. I want some chunks. Make this absolutely delicious, fam. Look at that, man. It's smelling good, fam. Smelling good. Now, as we continue to brown this beef, I'm gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my onions and bell peppers to this party. And then we're gonna cook those until they become rendered down, also translucent in color, the onions. And fam, we gonna be in the game. And to be honest with you, hey, this the hard part right here. Is just browning your meat, and then everything else, hey, you just putting that in the crock pot, letting it go. Like I said, the longer you let it cook and you let those flavors marry, yes sir, fam, you in the game. Now, your house should be smelling absolutely delicious at this time. And your fam probably coming out and saying, hey fam, what we making? And hey, we making some absolutely delicious crockpot chili. Hey, so let me bring you in. We're working over medium heat, and you can see where, you know what I'm saying, this Italian sausage and this ground beef is rendered down. You still got a little bit of that, you know, that rendered fat that's in there. Hey, we want to use that. This is going to give us some flavor into our crock pot. And look at that, man, it's smelling absolutely delicious. Like I said, if you never toasted your seasons before, hey, try it on some different recipes, experiment. But with a chili, hey, that's where it's at. Now, this is where we want it to be. Hey, we're going to go to that crock pot. Now, we got our meat to our liking. Like I said, we're going to place this in that crock pot like so. And you want all, look at that. Yes, sir. Get that juice in there. Get all your ingredients in there. Hey, don't leave nothing behind. We don't waste nothing in this kitchen. No, sir. None at all. Get all those ingredients from that pan. Now the hard part is done. Now it's just assembling all your other ingredients to make this absolutely delicious chili. Hey, I got my sugar. Balance out some of the acidity with the tomatoes that we're going to use. Now I got me some chipotle sauce. Going in with my diced tomatoes. And then I got my crushed tomatoes. Now I'm going in with about 6 ounces of tomato paste. Now here's a debate. Hey, some people don't put beans in their chili, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm putting some in my chili. Now this is partially drained, almost like 80% of the way, but just a little bit of the juice still left in there. And these are dark red kidney beans. Now I'm going in with a couple of teaspoons of Italian seasoning. Then lastly, I'm gonna hit it with that baptizing Cajun. Hey, like I said, when you see that batter, hey, you already know it's gonna get us food a little bit of, give it a little hug, and you in the game, fam. And I got me a little bit of black pepper, and then we're gonna get everything mixed in. And then we got our last ingredient that we need to add, and that's our beef broth. Look at that right there. Hey, this is gonna be absolutely delicious, fam. Nice, flavorful chili. Probably one of the best chilies that you ever tasted. Easy recipe. Like I said, putting it together. Hey, the hardest part is browning the meat. And then all you gotta do is let this thing go. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on high for 4 hours. And you can let it go as long as you want. The longer you let it go and you let all this, you know, the seasonings, the sauces, the tomato sauce, you let everything marry in there. Hey, that's when it becomes absolutely delicious, fam. Now we're gonna place this lid on this crock pot. Hey, we're going high, and then we're gonna go for 4 hours, and we're gonna let this thing do what it do. All right, fam. Hey, this been going on for about 5 or so hours. I had to transport it because I'm feeding my crew at work. But look at this right here. Yes, sir. Like I said, you let this thing do its thing and simmer. And you already know what I gotta do. I gotta get this a taste test. And we're gonna see you guys in a little bit. Look at that. Yes, sir. Hey, give me a little sour cream. I like some extra sour cream. Look at that right there. Yes, sir. Hey. Cheers, fam. I'm gonna go in for another bite of this. Hey, that's delicious, fam. Yes, sir. You in the game.